One sec. Are we live? Are we good? Is everything all right? I think we're all right. Neato. And then let me, boom, check it out. We got a whole little thing up here. I'm very excited. And then, let's see. Once we're ready, I'll set up the LinkedIn stream. Actually, let me see if I can find the LinkedIn stream really quick. Not here. I want to do this off camera while we're just chilling. Yeah. I'm glad that we have this little setup. I'm very excited about it. Yeah. This is fun. We got a little setup. I'm going to probably chill here for like 5-ish minutes while I get some things set up and just kind of discuss what we're going to be talking about. And then we're going to jump right in. But yeah, show will be starting soon. This is my little waiting panel that we're going to use for part of the rest of the show. If you hear anything in the background, it's Pooches. I have dogs here today, and I'm very excited about it. I think they really need to go to the bathroom, but I can't do it right now because I'm streaming, and I'm really upset. One of them is very angry at me. Yes. I wonder if anybody can hear that. Also here, let me put in the LinkedIn chat some links to the Twitch. So, because the Twitch, LinkedIn's been screwing up lately. LinkedIn has been screwing up mad lately. Twitch. X. Let's post this. If the LinkedIn live stream sucks, join here. Perfect. Let's see if that worked. Cool. The LinkedIn live stream sucks, join here. But very cool. I'm excited. So, today, we are going to be talking about building an app. And I see, if you see right here, making an app with no-code tools. The goal is no-code. And there's a couple of tools that we can use. There's actually a bunch of them. But the two main ones that I've seen are Glide Apps and Bubble. Bubble.io. And they both look awesome from what I've seen. And I just started messing with one of them. I am super early into this. This is going to mostly be a pretty short stream. Kind of be messing around. But we're going to do a lot of conversation about like why apps are useful, why you would build an app, what would you even use that for, like, right? Like it's going to be just as educational for me as it is for you. And I have a bunch of articles that we're going to read through. It's going to be really cool. But it's all about apps. You don't need to be an unbelievably genius developer to build an app. You don't need to be an unbelievably genius developer that knows mobile. You don't need a mobile developer to publish an app on the App Store. There are ways to do it without touching a single line of code and build something pretty fully functional and pretty dang awesome. IMHO. Yeah, I think we'll get started. I had so much trouble balancing my colors, and as you can see, I'm still pretty green. Looking at myself over on my second monitor. But yeah, so stuff is good. There's my desktop. Let's open Bubble. So this is the Bubble editor. Oh my gosh. Please stop. Please go away. This is the Bubble editor. And then this is the rest of everything else. Let's actually move the Bubble editor back into this. Yeah, cool. And then let me move over. LinkedIn. No. Boop. And Learn Bubble. And move it. Oh, god dang it. Oh, this is so frustrating. I wish there was an easier way to do this kind of stuff. But it just makes me do this. Cool. Now we're ready. So we got the LinkedIn chat over here. And then all the other chat should be popping up right around here. Anyway, so let's get heckin' started. So this is Bubble. Allow. You can know my location. It found me. That's crazy. Bubble is wild so far. It's showing me like the tutorial system they have is really brilliant. Which location was displayed? Do a search for in the data source fields. So where is it pointing me for that? Data. Nope. Design. data source, do a search for, type, location. I'm just going to skip all of this because this is really annoying. I just want to mess around with it. Cool, start testing my app. Preview. Very cool. Okay, cool. We're not going to do this. We're going to delete everything, and we're going to start from scratch. Go to the next lesson. I don't want to. I'm good for now. Thank you. Please. Oh, it sets you up with lessons. That's so cool, but also really annoying. Create a new app. Name this new app Entrepreneur. We're going to base this off of the concept of like if I was to build an app for myself, right? What are you building? Blog, CRM, building blocks, marketplace, on-demand, online store, portfolio, social, other, project management, professional services, on-demand services. Let's just say directory and listings. Details of what you're building. Try to be specific with help, whatever. How did you hear about Bubble? Friends or colleagues. Create a new app. Let's go for it. We're probably mostly going to be using Bubble, but there's also Glide apps, which I really want to check out because you can build an app using Google Sheets, which is awesome. I love Google Sheets. We should all love Google Sheets. There's so much you can do with it. There we go. Oh yeah. No, so I'm a little bit color mismatched right now. It's super annoying. Kenny just point out what color lipstick am I wearing. It's super annoying. I tried so hard to get the color balance right. Let me see if I can fix it really quick. Properties, configure video, hue, saturation. Nope, because then I start blurring out a little bit. That's good. Still pretty freaking red. Alrighty. Let's try fixing the filter because I don't want it to be embarrassing. Color spill. Nope. Now literally I'm black and white except for my lips. That's unbelievable. Ugh. We'll just deal with it. Whatever. Who cares? I don't. But yeah, no, it's the color mismatch is super freaking annoying. Also, let me know, Paul, Kenny, whoever's there, please let me know how the quality of the stream is on LinkedIn because I'm trying to get information. And last stream it like pooped right the heck out. Hey, Manuel. It pooped right the heck out really, really quickly, and people had to join the Twitch stream just because they couldn't even deal with the quality of the LinkedIn stream. So they're making some changes to live. Just let me know what's going on and if I can help with other links to join. Anyway, also let me open the chat over here so I can just check it every once in a while. Open in browser. This is the chat in case other people message us. Cool. So what was the first little step? Why no code is important. So while I'm kind of futzing with Bubble, start with a blank page. Let's get started. Oh my God, it asks me so many questions. Close the assistant. So we're just going to start messing with this. We're not going to make a fully functional app by any means. It's just going to be kind of like just showing you the functionality of Bubble, right? And how flexible this thing is. So let's say grid and borders, show grid. Hey, this is so cool. Show horizontal lines, include gutters, start with gutter. This is great. I love this. This is like, I was just messing with this just in the flippin', in the tutorial, and it's unbelievable how many options there are to do things. It's crazy. There are slider inputs, search boxes, drop downs. Like, this is a very fully functional app builder. It's unbelievable. I can add a video. Let's add a video. Let's pop a video up here. Can I center it or anything like that? Video ID. Let's see. Isn't live version. Ooh. The video ID. Oh, it wants me to give a video ID. Do a search for. Wow. Add a new constraint. Close. This is so complicated. Oh man. Video source YouTube and Vimeo. So you can just pop a video up here. So like on YouTube, I would put a video of like my stream. Like if I'm building an entrepreneur app, right? Before I get distracted, like delving into some ridiculousness, why would you build an app? Why on earth would you build an app? Why is that important? Why is that useful? Who the heck cares? Like, there's a ton of questions around this. I know tons and tons of people that come up with startup ideas. Oh, okay, it's great on awesome. It's good. I'm glad it's good on LinkedIn. I can't stop laughing. Yeah, no. I got red lips. I'll figure out some presets to make it nice. later, but I was rushed today. I had dinner with my girlfriend's parents just now, and I'm taking care of their dogs. They're in my apartment, laying around, just chilling, which is great because I miss pooches, but it's a whole thing. I'm going to take them out after this, but we're going to do a short stream. But why do you care about apps, right? I have had so many people, kids, adults, whoever, like just people come to me, message me, calling me, asking like, tell me about their startup idea and asking for some advice, right? And usually their first thought is an app. It's very, very common for somebody to like come up with an idea and assume that like people think of things in terms of apps. I was teaching a group of sixth graders. A lot of them came up with just applications because we live on our phones. Like we are on our phones like 24/7. It's unbelievable how much we use these things, right? And it's absolutely crazy. And the most of the innovations and a lot of the big fancy startups that we see that are the most like user connected. And like they have the biggest like user interface with the actual consumer and not businesses. We all know those, right? We know TikTok, we know Instagram, we know Facebook, we know what other things am I using on my phone? Like here, there's so many apps that we're all using. I'm using Ecosia, I use Google Maps, I use Spotify, I use LinkedIn in an app form, I use Upwork in an app form, I'm on WhatsApp, I use Google Drive on my phone, I use YouTube on my phone, I have Scrabble games, I have Slack on my phone. Like all these different things are just on my phone, and people assume that is the main and primary medium that you get stuff to people. It is not by any means. In fact, if possible, people always ask me like, okay, I'm going with the app first. We're trying to find a mobile developer to develop the app first. And I'm like, okay, like, are you also going to have a website? I'm like, yeah, we're going to have a website. That's what they say. And I'm like, well, why don't you just focus on the website? Because if this is like a prototype, like you probably, unless you can prototype it stupid quickly on one of these app things, on one of these like no-code solutions online, you do not want to go through the whole process of development, the whole process of everything. It's so unbelievably, like I was looking it up. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought it initially was, but it's still like a hassle and an undergoing, and it like there's going to be plenty of updates. Like updating an app is a huge process. You kind of need a team for that, or at least somebody dedicated to the app, right? That's not just something you can publish out there. We're going to try, because why not? But mine's going to be a very, very stupid, simple app at some point in the future, right? So, but why couldn't you just make a website? Why wouldn't you just make a website with mobile functionality, right? Doesn't that make more sense? And that's what I always recommend to people, because mobile functionality, like building a website on Webflow and then making it mobile friendly, super easy. So easy. It's ridiculous. And it's way less complicated and way easier to update and way everything better than an app, right? Because once it goes on the App Store, you don't have control over it. Like you have to update it through their their places. If people are paying for the app, that's a whole different thing. There's a whole section of commerce that gets really complicated. Apps are weird. Apps are not the solution. Apps are not how you should aim to deliver your product, unless it's the only way that it works is an app. Because here's a great example of somebody that did not use an app but does really, really well. Have you heard of Jackbox? Jackbox.tv? Jackbox.tv is brilliant. They have Jackbox games. They're on every console majorly. They're on Steam. They're on everything. You can buy these just in every place that you could possibly want to. And basically, in order to log into these games and participate, the only thing you need to do is hop on your phone. You don't need to download an app, nothing. You just go to Jackbox.tv on your phone, enter the 4-letter code that's shown on your screen, and because everything is mobile friendly, they use JavaScript, they use HTML, they use CSS, whatever it is, just to make it fully functional. And they have animations on your phone and everything, and you select different things, but they do it all without an app. They don't need an app, and they're an unbelievably successful company, and they're using your phone, so you would assume like the only way that this can work is with an app, but it make it easier for people to use. They made it on a website. You don't have to download anything. Oh, you heard that pupper? If anybody heard that pupper in the background, there is a whining pooch in my apartment. Unhappy. I'm sorry. Oh. You can hear that, can't you? Shh. I will help you soon. I feel so bad. Poor puppers. I'm gonna take them out as soon as we're all gonna go to the bathroom after this. But yeah, apps suck. Okay, like it's way easier to just pop in a little URL on a nicely organized website. If you have a database, if you have a tool, if you have anything, you can do that with a mobile friendly website and not an app. I would highly recommend you don't do it with an app. So apps suck, but we're going to build one anyway. We're going to futz with it, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do it without using code or without anything huge and fancy. I feel so bad for the pooch. Poor little pupper. We all have to go to the bathroom. So yeah, that's like no code is important because it drops that barrier even further. Because previously you had to have a very specific development skill or a developer that you had to hire to make an app, right? But now there's no code tools that you can just publish apps from these no code tools, and it's crazy. I'll be testing out Glide Apps and Bubble. I'm messing around on Bubble right now. Glide Apps is right here. We may not have time to check out Glide Apps, but apparently you use Google Sheets. I would love to see templates. Yes, this is what we want. So directory app, city guide, nice. Conference app, a simple CRM, an expense reporter, personal budget app, bike sharing app, Instagram. Yeah, they made their own Instagram, issue tracker, simple conference app, restaurant guide, investor update. Ooh, hey, that's fun. A wedding app, an attendance tracker, podcast app. I would probably use the podcast app. Yeah, I would probably use the podcast app. Yep. Attendance tracker, interviews app, CrossFit. Yeah, so this works off of templates, right? This is just you have information on a Google Sheet or on an Airtable, I think. A party invite. Hey, that's cool. I could use that for my company Moss Generation because we host events. This is cool. So yeah, this is for templatized things. If you have a very, very simple thing, I probably really only need a podcast app because I could host my videos on it, and that's all it would be. But like, if you want to build something super, super simple and just load it all into a Google Sheet and publish it real quick, this is what you do. This is way, way quicker because I don't have to build out anything. All I have to do, with here, I have to build everything out and make it all complicated. It's a whole, undergoing. It doesn't require code. Very, very accessible, but it takes a lot of time, right? Because it's a tool like anything else. But with this, you can build whatever you want. It might just be a directory app. Maybe I just list all my videos and have directions to different things. It's pretty cool though. You can add little bottom bars. It's wild. Personal budget app. This is so cool. I love stuff that works with Google Sheets. It's my favorite. But yeah, I'll be doing those. And we're going to talk about what we can make with this and what I could do. It says it can help you make games here. So I wonder if I could make really, really basic games. Plugins. And then they have plugins from other people. Add plugins. Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah, on paid plans. I know. 360 image viewer, 3D anything. What are you looking at, Pooch? Oh, hold on. I'm going to show you guys the Pooch. 1 second. Check this out. Come here. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to show you to everybody. Would you? No, come here. Come here. We have a pupper. A very uncomfortable pupper. How's it going? You alright? I can't tell if Luna's her name. I can't tell if Luna just needs attention or I have to go to the bathroom. But I will give her both love and bathroom time after the stream is over. What a pooch. What a crazy pooch. I feel so bad. But yeah, there's so many different things. So like anything else, this is a tool, and they let you plug everything else in. What's up? Oh. Advanced image slider, $50. You can do anything you want. If you can't figure it out on your own, you can install plugins, right, to actually make it happen. There's workflows, so buttons can do different things, stylization, logs, and you can host whole back-end databases on this thing. I can do whatever I want with this. Maybe building a game might be difficult, but still, I could still do it. That's crazy. There's no chance that I'm going to figure this out all in one thing. We can make alerts. Interesting. So it pops up conditionally. Define another condition. When current user is logged in and no. Text. Interesting. Insert dynamic data. And I can port in data based on... Oh, man, this is so complicated. Okay, I think this is wild. We can add it. Oh, my mind is blown away just sitting here and watching this. There's no chance I can figure any of this out right now. This is a tool. This is a whole skill in and of itself. Did you love his red lips or lips? Yeah, no, I don't think it's my style either. Let's say we made a video, right? And then we put some text underneath it. Just to keep it really, really simple. No alerts, no nothing. Built on Bubble. We'll put this down here. Built without code. Bubble. Yay. And then map, button. Let's add a button. And then the button will move into workflow. Yes. So click. So this video, let's just say it says entrepreneur, right? But in this, we will make, here, no, boop, boop, edit me. This, welcome to entrepreneur, right? Something like that. I wonder if we can, yeah, start edit workflow, click here to action. So when, welcome to, no. I want to do a workflow on this. Go to my streams, right? So from here, we start edit workflow, right? Click here to add an action. Delete this. When the button is clicked, click here to add an action. Navigation, go to page, destination, create a new page. We'll call it streams, right? Clone from whatever, just create. It's a raw page. So that means when somebody clicks on that, it goes to that page. Perfect. Now we have a basic navigation, right? So welcome to Entrepreneur. Go to my streams. You click it, it goes to your streams. This is a little intro video. Sounds great. And then let's see. What else can we do? Maybe we have bottom. So maybe inputs. You can search. Let's go to text welcome to Entrepreneur page index. We'll go to streams. And then let's just say it's something like search box. So we have a search box. And then we have repeating group, floating group, data. Maybe we can do data? No. We will have a list. We're going to want a list of things, right? Elements template, tab element. Ooh, tab elements. Yeah, we got tabs. Sign up login form. So you can even have a sign up thing. So it can be a private app. Oof. That's so fun. File uploader. Picture uploader. Where are we going to have? So you want a search bar, and then I just want a list of all of my items, right? Repeating group. So maybe this. Yeah. Cool. Type of content. We'll say file, I think, right? Data source. From get an option, current user. Search box A, app text, get data from page URL, current page scrolling position. I'll bet there's a plugin that I can just jam YouTube, like a list of YouTube items in. Yeah, because the data source, let's just say, get an option set. Yeah, no, this is a little bit different. So let's see if we can. Come on. File. Okay, whatever. This isn't working. But that's what I would do. It would be a group, a repeating group. Floating groups, repeating groups, whatever. But it would be a group of items, right? A group of files that I compile. Curious about this question. Have you ever stepped on a bug on purpose before? If yes, would you ever do it again? I have stepped on a bug on purpose before, and I felt terrible. It was a nightmare. I couldn't sleep that night. It's funny because my girlfriend's vegetarian. She's very, like, she cares about animals. Like, that's number one. But, like, she also, like, refuses to squish bugs or anything like that. And so whenever there's a spider, I have to snag that son of a gun, vampire mode, yeah. When I have to snag that son of a gun and take it outside. But yeah, I usually don't kill bugs. And it has impacted my life severely because there are tons of roaches that live in my goddamn apartment. And I hate it. It's terrible. So hope that answers your question. Curious. But okay, cool. So that's what we would do, right? This would be the streams. Let's go back to, is it index? Yeah, index is the main page. But yeah, like it could just be a little like database for all of my like live streams, right? And then maybe I could have another little button for go to my website. So we'll say my website, and that goes started a workflow. Whenever that's clicked, click here to add action, navigation to an external website, and the destination is www.entrepreneur.blog, right? Only when, nah, that sounds good. Well, no, only when this URL is, I don't know. I have no idea. Clear expression. That's how you do it. Only when. Nah, that sounds good. Insert dynamic data. Website home URL. No. No. I don't want to insert dynamic data. Clear expression. I guess we'll just say destination https://www.entrepreneur.blog. Looks good to me. Destination. Add a breakpoint in debug mode. That sounds good to me. Opens an external website. Does that work? Click here to add action. Open an external website. Yeah, that's the destination. So let me see if I can test that. Preview. My website. Hey, it worked. That's cool. All right, awesome. No, yeah, like that's some basic shit, but like that works out, right? That checks. Go to my streams. Maybe that just like link. Maybe this is just a little homepage thing, right? Maybe it's just a little entrepreneur app, right? It just says like nerd, and in this dark little thing. And then I wish I could host like a live stream on here. Can I? Oh, HTML, yes. So HTML. Wait, hold the flip on. How do I embed? How to embed a live stream from Twitch. Embedding Twitch. Boom. Oh, no way. You can embed chat? What? I could embed chat? Yo, that would be amazing. Then, ooh. Okay, I'm going to do this on my website. Because then you don't have to then everybody here doesn't have to fucking join like anything. All they have to do is just like go onto my website, entrepreneur.blog or like nerd.live or whatever I can get, right? Just so you don't have to like join LinkedIn, you don't have to do anything like that. It can just be like on my website. This would be cool. So I can embed chat, explain additional functions, embedding only chat, embedding video and clips, embedding everything. Okay, cool, yeah. So I would just like here, let's go to embedding everything. Logging in, authentication, overlays. Awesome. Channel, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can grab this and pop it in there. Edit me. Boom. Channel _nerd. Let's see if that works. Display as an iframe, I think. Yes. So maybe I delete this, and we'll just try to work with this. Maybe that works. Style, no. Display as an iframe, maybe that doesn't work. Nope, that looks good. Border styles, solid. Width, whatever the hell. Cool. So maybe that works. Who the heck knows? Let's hope. Let's preview. See what happens. Hey, did it actually work? Oh my god. It worked. Oh my god. Yo, that's insane. It worked. Yo, that's insane. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. And you can send a message from there. No fucking way. That's awesome. Oh, I'm totally doing this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This is epic. This is so awesome. I just popped that out of a thing. I'm shocked that I'm actually able to make anything happen with this right now. That just shows you how easy this is. I suggest everybody go try this. This is so fun. Okay, it's almost good. Just until it doesn't have... Okay, perfect. And then let's double click this. Maybe add a border so I know where the fuck it is. Solid, roundness 1. Let's do roundness 20 because let's do roundness 5. Width 1. Perfect. Yes. Fixed width. Cool. Preview again. Give it to me. Look at this. Look at this. I'm live right now, and you can just start a chat. English, education, business. Wow, I didn't put English. It just could tell what I was speaking from this. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. Wow. There's really not that much lag on Twitch, but like, let me see. There's really not that much lag on Twitch, but like, embedding Twitch says, "Hi, entrepreneur. Temperature said woo, and entrepreneur's chat view. And better to want to do this. Send persist until your first page." Yep. It showed up in the chat. It showed up in the gosh dang chat. This is epic. Oh, this is so much better. It showed up in the chat. It showed up in the gosh dang chat. This is so much better than everything else. I'm totally going to do this. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting way too into this. Point is, did you see how easy it was for me to just create something like that? That took me absolutely no time, right? That literally took me like half an hour, and I had no idea what I'm doing, right? Now I can do this. I can build a website. I can go to my past streams. I can do everything that I possibly want just for like a little database for an app that I can publish on the App Store with this, right? And that was free. I didn't sign up for anything. I'm on a free trial right now, right? Fuck. Like, that is unbelievably simple. Unbelievably simple. No code, no nothing. That would take probably like a month in like a few years ago before these kinds of things existed. But this stuff is really accessible, right? I don't know. I think like this is gonna be a relatively short stream, like I said again. So I think we're done here. This has been a great test. I love that we can just make stuff like that. And there's so many more things that I can do. Maybe like, let's see, an alert maybe. What does an alert do? Push an alert at the top. Interesting. So it pops down when something happens. Conditional, transitions, appearance, edit me. Holy shit. Holy ass. Don't leave the app, pulls. And then maybe I can like conditional, define another condition. Off, maybe on, when this current user is something like that. Maybe I could do it like when they're trying to log out or something, or when they leave, they get a notification like, holy ass, don't leave this app. That would be the most obnoxious thing in the world. But you could get, like, the point is, I could give a notification every time I go live, right? I could give a notification on a phone app every time I go live. I could make a little chat room for everybody to just be in there and text in this little group, even when I'm not doing live streams. I could have like a way to submit my like ideas. Actually, I need to write this the fuck down. That's awesome. So chat room when we're not streaming. Way to submit ideas for startups or streams. List of all my. This is just ending up being like a work session for me. This is so cool. I'm totally gonna do this, and we're gonna talk about how you publish an app in the next 5 minutes. Because it's apparently not that hard. I thought it was unbelievably expensive. I thought it took years. Apparently it doesn't. List all my past streams. Oh boy, a bunch of politics stuff is going on. List all my past streams. Let's see. About Max. Kind of like a redo of my website, right? About Max. Link to website. Ways to subscribe, maybe. No, but I would on notification. Here, notification whenever I go live, and whenever there's a new notification whenever I go live. Yeah. Among others. Cool. That's so cool. I could do all of this. And make an app exclusively for me as an individual, as a content creator online. I could make my own app. That's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. I'm totally going to do that. By the way, this is totally going to happen. and then you'll be able to download the Entrepreneur app. That's so much fun. Oh my gosh. But I can do all that here. I figured out half of how to do that just now, just by fiddling. Unbelievably easy to use. Unbelievably easy to use. I just put in a little HTML, hosted my live stream. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. I thought this was going to be way harder. This is great. This is so cool. And then I can have like an events thing where I'm speaking on a map. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. An icon. This is great. This is so fun. Oh. Anyway. So you can do similar things on Glide, right? I'm not gonna try Glide out, but basically Glide just makes like if you go through their templates and any of these are stupid easy for you to use or super like simple, Ride the Beast, like a conference app. If you like a restaurant guide, maybe you just make a restaurant guide for your local community, right? And then you suggest and you sort it by a bunch of different fun things, and then you try to sell it to people for like 10 cents in the App Store, something silly like that, right? A wedding app, that's so fun. An attendance tracker for big events. A podcast app. If you have a podcast, like maybe build an app, dude. Like that's so cool to have your own individual app. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. For all my live streams, yeah. No, this is great. Medical practice app. I don't understand why more people don't do this. This is great. A CrossFit Box app, personal tasks app. I could make my own task manager and completely customize it to me, which I might do. Party invite. This is great. This is so cool. All of this without code, just using an online Google Sheet that updates automatically. So crazy simple. So crazy simple. So I looked up how to publish on the App Store. And I got this. Or how to publish using Bubble on the App Store. And I got this. Apparently, JSON-L is quite a different way to make an app. I can send a single JSON load over HTTP local file anywhere. It's never been true. To have an idea and turn it up quickly, if you're a genius program, JSON-L, it's easier to make an app. Do it quickly in a number of days. Simple to use declarative JSON-based language. So apparently, you port the download of, I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about, by the way. Just let's be obvious with that. I genuinely know I have no clue about code or anything that I'm talking about. But from what I read, you can port this and like port the information that it creates by you building on Bubble, right? You port that through JSON or JSON-L, and you can immediately like that puts it in a format that the Google app, the Apple App Store likes. It honestly does not seem that complicated. It structures it for you. Everything, all you need to, right in a single JSON. Yeah. So this is a little more complicated than I'm used to. This is code, and I have no idea. They're writing in, what is this? I guess this is JSON. Yeah, I guess they're writing in JSON. I've never worked with JSON. I've done basic stuff in JavaScript and Python, but beyond that, I am weak, right? Pre-equipped app. Between getting started, so you simply downloading and running the app. All you need to do is download, connect your phone, press play. Going from download the actual app on your phone is so simple that it fits in a single animated GIF. So they just show us literally in a GIF time frame how long it takes to do this. But like I can actually build this app and send it out. However, how long does it take to get there? What is it like? How to publish your app on Apple's App Store in 2018? Let's read a little bit. There's guidelines. You have to test it, make sure there's no bugs. You have to become a member on Apple's developer program or submit your app as register Apple developer program. Additional Apple tools, analytics and test, from beta testing and more. Not free. Aha. If you private individuals or legal entities with one employee can enroll for $99 per year. If you have a development team, the membership will cost $300 per year. Development team consists in with one account. Yes, okay. For example, you can integrate Pay into your app, enable start it on the cloud. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I can integrate my I'll bet I can integrate my Patreon into the app too. That would be kind of cool. So let's write that too, because I have to build a Patreon, or just like some piece of business that I can get paid for. There's some interesting stuff going on with Entrepreneur. We'll talk about it in like 10 minutes when we're wrapping up. But there's some interesting stuff that's been going on with me lately with Entrepreneur, and I'm going to talk all about it with some of the future streams that we're going to do. Are actually going to be really cool. But it looks like You can just pop it in, press play. Works like a charm. Creating an iTunes account allows you to follow better app management, configuring your app for distribution, programming, information includes an icon, a screenshot app preview, metadata, name of your app, version number. Cool, awesome. Yes, uploading your app. Yeah. So you just submitting your app for review. I thought it took forever to review an app and get it up there, but no, it does not. It takes anywhere from 1 to 3 days. 1 to 3 days. And if they reject me, I fix some stuff up. They apparently are very specific with why they reject apps. I fix it up, and boom, I make the next one. I move through their guidelines, and I make sure it works, right? Hell yeah. Like, wow. Wow, a worthwhile endeavor. It's exciting. That's so cool. So it costs $100 to sign up, right? It costs $100 per year to sign up. But I think $100 per year for me is worth having a cool app, right? It gives me so much more credibility. It's a lot of fun. And like I can publish more apps if I want to. So something for like Moss Generation or something like that. Like my other little thing. Maybe I can make like a Yes PGH app. That would be really cool. I don't think I need to. I don't think it's big enough. But for like my different things, I can make an actual app. And I get like, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. Now that I think about it, this applies to a lot of stuff. Now I'm getting sucked into the concept of like build an app. Why don't I have an app? There's a lot that you could build with this. My thrifting idea, my 412 thrift, I could build this on an app. No problem. It would take a good amount of effort, but I could build it on an app and it would have its own app, 412 thrift, right? This is crazy. It costs a bit of money, $100 a year to actually publish the app. Bubble is also not free. If you want to use actual things, there is pricing, right? Create save point, create a new version. It does cost money, right? Bubble Home. Here, let's go. Pricing. So let's check this out. Let's see what happens. Hobby, personal, $25 per month. So white labeling custom domain, import, export, CSV, email support, so much more. Servers capacity, all this stuff. But it looks like the personal would be $25 per month because I don't want to have built with Bubble branding. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I don't give a fuck. Core platform features. Maybe I just want to do hobby. And in the case, that's free. Like, why do you care if there's built with Bubble branding on it? Help advertise their product. They have an awesome product. But if I was to do it monthly, it would be $29 per month. Affordable, but it is still money, and not everybody can afford that. And also, not everybody can afford $100 per year for fucking Apple, right? So this isn't free. This is not free. But if you don't want to actually publish it, you can download a GitHub thing and figure out a little bit of code and actually just download it to your friend's apps so everybody has it just directly. But if you want to publish it on the App Store, you have to pay $100 per year. But this is really, really cool. How long does it take? 2 days and longer depends on your app. 50% of apps are reviewed within 24 hours. 90% are reviewed within 48 hours. It doesn't take a lot of time. I thought it was thousands of dollars and it took years to get your app published in the App Store. That was the stuff that people told me. But no, it does not. It takes 2 days at most to get feedback and whether or not it published. And then $100 a year. Fuck it. That is so easy. That is so unbelievably easy. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's super crazy. So, that sounds cool, right? That sounds super cool. This is my little ending page. We're done with the stream for now. We're just going to chill here for the next 15 minutes and kind of hang out and talk. Also, the little subscribe link up in the corner over there. Subscribe at enerd.co. Does not work yet. Do not go to enerd.co. I have to build a whole lot out. But enerd.co will be like my little subscribe link. It'll be cute. I'll have a little landing page. But just ignore this. But yeah, pretty freaking fun. Pretty goddamn fun. I'm excited about that. I'm totally going to build my own app. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. I just imagine. Like, you see the Entrepreneur logo? This? I could squeeze this into a little app icon. I could totally squeeze that into a little app icon. Fuck that. That's awesome. I'm in love with this concept. I'll have my own website. I'll have my own app. I'll have my own live stream. I already have my own live stream. It's great. I'm very excited about all of this. Also, let me pull over so I'm not missing anybody. The LinkedIn. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Boop-a-boop-a-doo. Just so I can see everybody talking. And then where's my chat? Where on earth is my chat? Did it smush it? There we go. Here, let's go back to this. Boom. That's really exciting, man. I'm hype about that. I'm super pumped. I had no idea it was that easy. I had no concept. We're totally going to build some apps. We're absolutely going to build some fucking apps. Are you kidding me? So a little bit of a rant. This is a little boring today. I thought the tool was amazing, but I'm just a little bit off my game. I'm sleepy. I've had to spend time with with my girlfriend's parents. It was actually really fun. They're really, really interesting. That didn't exhaust me. I was just cleaning up for like 2 hours before they got here, so that was a little tiring. I'm thinking of a bunch of different things. So I told everybody that I was doing the Ellis School, right? I'm teaching a little girls school, like 6th graders, how entrepreneurship functions on a really simple level, right? Shut up, Jess. Oh my god, I didn't see your shit. You're shitting on me. God damn it. Jess is the resident like shit on Max because he doesn't know how code works guy, which is good. I appreciate it, and he gives me advice on a lot of different stuff. And Paul knows how to do stuff too. I don't know. JSON is a framework or whatever. I don't know how it works. I don't need to know how it works because I can build an app without code. So, heck you. But it's cool. That like you gotta say, even if you do code, like even if you can code everything in the world, like you gotta say you're impressed by how like fully functional Bubble is. That was a lot of stuff. I could do anything that I wanted. Oh, pupper. Hello, pupper. There's a pupper down here under my green screen. Cute dog. Dog's looking peering under, looking for attention. Name's Luna. I'm hanging out with my girlfriend's dogs. It's great. But yeah, imagine having an app just for fun. Like if you have $100 to throw around, just build an app for fun. Just like, hey, people are like, hey, what's that app? And you're just on your phone. It's my app, actually. What are you doing? What are you doing, little pooch? The pooch is coming under my green screen. Pooch is hanging out with me right here. What are you doing? I wish I could lift you. Can I lift you? Am I strong enough? You're pretty big. Oh, you're wiggling my green screen. I'll hang out with you in a second. We're almost done. These puppers. I didn't know I was going to be harboring them until literally today or yesterday. Licking my pants. Here, let me lift this dog. Let me lift you. Come here. You're so big. Why are you so big? Come here. Yeah. Hop up on my lap. Hop up. Come here. I'm too big. Too big for lap pooching. This is cool. Pup. What was I gonna say? So I'm doing the Ellis School thing, right? Where I'm teaching a bunch of 6th grade girls, and that's a lot of fun. That's actually really, really fun. But I'm gonna be expanding that out after I finish the program. So because the Ellis School, the school that I'm currently teaching at, dog, shh, calm down. Can you hear that? Can you hear that, dog? My God. This pooch, I swear. Frickin', what was I going to say? So I'm doing this school program, right? This is apparently a relatively highly ranked girls' middle school. In terms of, as far as like private schools go, it's doing pretty well. And then like the fact that they're bringing me and a couple of other people in from CMU just to like teach entrepreneurship, there's stuff going on there, right? Like they have enough money to like put different places. They're not paying us, but like the fact that they do these programs is you can hear the pooch craft here, yeah. The fact that they are bringing people in, it means they're a pretty innovative school, right? And that's exciting. That's extremely exciting because they're highly ranked and because they're doing really well, they'll be a great testimonial. So the second that I'm finished with that little program, You can follow some of it on Instagram if you want to follow me on Instagram, because I've been posting some of it on my story every time I go. But if that like works out, they seem to really like it so far. The teacher really loves it. The faculty really loves it. The principal of the school really loves it. If I can build that out and that they act as like a nice testimonial, fuck. Like I can sell that as curriculum to other schools. I can sell that as curriculum to high schools. I can sell that as curriculum to middle schools. And like, sure, it's not like unbelievably higher education, but like you need to be learning that entrepreneurship is a thing pretty early on. And I can teach kids pretty well because I look like I'm 12. So it works out. I think it'll work out. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that contacting and that selling of that specific process. This dog on Entrepreneur. It's going to be on one of the streams. I'm totally going to like show all my whole like system for finding contacts and for contacting people and like setting up the testimonial and setting up a landing page and all of that. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really, really fun. We'll see if it works, but like we're going to expand the Little Ellis program on the stream, and I'll show you how that functions and how I'm just going to like make this product. So if you're doing workshops, if you did like a speaking gig or you did anything like that, like go for it, like lean into it, right? Or if you just get the opportunity to do something small at like at a school, at a business, at anything, you could probably spin that out into a product. Actually, I had an idea. I have too many ideas, and I'm working on too many things to actually keep all of them going, and I feel really shitty about it. I need to focus on YesPGH because YesPGH actually has some success. People are visiting the website, but I'm not doing anything with it yet, and I need to get paid for that. Even if I don't get paid for it, I still need to keep it up and running and active, right? Because it's helping people. Pupper, I'm almost done. I was doing research for a client of mine named Krishna. Great guy. But he does management, consulting and management coaching, right? There's a lot of... Dog. Woof. Luna's wagging her tail so hard that her body is shaking. You're very cute, and I'm going to take you out in a second, but I can't do it right now. I know, I'm sorry. I know. Ugh. What a nightmare. Shh. I'll be there in a second. Shh. What was I saying? This pooch is distracting. I was doing research for my client, right, on different speaking places, different speaking locations for his specific type of presentation, right? So it comes to like chambers of commerce, it goes to like CEO conferences and things like that, right? They like these management or leadership associated conferences or events. And there's a ton of these. There's hundreds across the US. But they're very, very specific, and they're like people like, there's a lot of people like Krishna. There's a lot of people like my client that do this very, very similar thing, right? Like they help or consult with CEOs or executives or highly successful individuals, right? And he does that. And I have been making a list of speaking gigs and people and contacts for us to reach out to, right? And as soon as we're done with that, like I'll have a list of about 100 different people that are useful for people that do management consulting, right? Maybe I just publish that list and ask like $3 for it, right? $5 for it. That's valuable. Spin up a little landing page, do it all on Entrepreneur, run some ads to a very specific niche audience of management consultants. Cool. Great. Speaking gigs are awesome. And if you can get speaking gigs, like screw it, right? So who knows? I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to do that because that's selling emails. I might get my entire body destroyed by the government and legality issues. But like, that's a cool idea. If you build a little product or you build a little list or a little info, like something that's useful to somebody, if you build something that's useful to somebody, you can sell that thing, right? Probably, if it's useful enough. And for me, that took like a lot of man hours to build that list. And I used like a couple of freelance groups online to go and like paid them like $60 to go and find me these contacts, right? It worked out really well. I spent like $60 on it. It was totally worth it. It was totally worth it for my client specifically. He was willing to drop $60 on getting like a bigger list, and it pays me like a good chunk of money per month to do stuff like this. For people that don't have personal assistants like me, like for management consultants and people that are looking for speaking gigs that don't have somebody like me, like an intern or whatever you want to call me, and don't know how to freelance, don't want to spend $60 to outsource this to somebody online, just buy my little list for $5, right? Sounds good to me. So maybe, who knows? Who knows? I'm making this seem like way cooler than it is. It sounds cool to me. Maybe it's not cool to other people. But that's a potential little idea. Easy, right? Just collect a big list of like 200, 300 people. Spend like 10, 20 hours on it and sell that list of information to management consultants that need that information, right? They need those people to reach out to. List of contacts. You sell contacts. Great. Everybody wants the same contacts. Sounds good to me. And who knows, maybe that wouldn't work because if you're selling the same list of contacts to everybody, maybe those contacts would go like numb because everybody's emailing them. You know what I mean? Maybe it wouldn't work out. But I got some ideas. And we'll be spinning up some cool stuff. What is it? All e-education. Oh, on one of the other ones, we're totally going to use a couple of tools if we can find them online to see if we can aggregate information on entrepreneurship education because I need to be paying attention to all of it, right? And if you as an individual are getting into an industry, you need to be paying attention to all the news there. And I'm going to see if I can find some different tools to aggregate news, to aggregate Google alerts, to aggregate all this different stuff into like a newsletter or an app or whatever the fuck, right? And see if I can make that happen. Because I need to pay attention to that kind of stuff if I'm going to be like actually successful in the entrepreneurship education space. But yeah, cool stuff. I have really nothing else to say. We figured some really cool shit out. This is a pretty small stream. It's interesting. My streams have been getting significantly smaller lately, and I'm curious why. I wonder if stuff is happening with LinkedIn or what's going on. Maybe I just need to change my time. But yeah, thank you for joining. I hope the little like cuteness up here is fun. I made it a little thing, and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining. If you have any questions, let me know. Just shoot me a message or whatever. I'll be building out my website really further. I'll be doing like enerd.co. We'll be doing some more serious shit. Like a bunch of stuff is gonna. I got paid for a speaking gig. Like we're gonna be going really hard in a bunch for Entrepreneur, and so a lot of the next coming streams are gonna be about me building up Entrepreneur. And how you can help. How I'm gonna be need tons of advice on a bunch of different things that I'm gonna be doing because I am very much just like sitting alone on my computer trying to think of how stuff functions, right? And I'm not seeking a ton of advice. I'm just kind of like plugging through it. What have I done to the pupper? I know I'm not trying to hurt the pupper. He's just got to pee. She's got to pee, Luna. But yeah, so I appreciate everybody joining. This is a pretty small stream, so I deeply appreciate. Yeah, thank you, Craftier. But yeah. This was good. I'm like really impressed with how easy it is to make an app. Like really impressed. The publishing sounds a little bit more complicated. I might have Jess or Paul help me and help me make like a little guide for people online. Oh, cool. Awesome information. Max appeared right here. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, that's the goal. That's what I wanted to happen. But yeah, I might have one of you two help me load something through JSON so I can publish it online. But like, I also have a couple of other people locally that might be able to help me with that. So whatever. But we'll make a little guide, and I'll publish that as well. And I'll publish that on my my website, so other people can do it. And then we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it right the heck out. And I'll publish a cool little app. It'll be really cool. It'll be really fun. I'm excited. I don't know about you. I'm excited. So cool. Thank you for joining. I hope you liked my little I got a little star right here. I got my little electric. I got my little heart. I got Entrepreneur. And then everything over here. If you do have any questions about if anybody's watching or anybody's interested in sponsoring what I do, I'm open to sponsorships. That would be amazing because I'm looking to get paid in any way I possibly can for the content I'm putting out. You can sponsor my profile, my streams, my just like the stuff that I post on LinkedIn. You can check out my website, entrepreneur.blog, which is great. Do not go to enerd.co. It does not work yet. It is fake as heck. I do have that website though, and I thought it was really nice. It's just like a little quick thing that you can push from your phone or something. I'll probably use it for a bunch of other stuff too. But what else should I build? Who else should come on the show? Right? I've brought two guests so far on the show. It's been awesome. I've learned a ton from them. But yeah. Who should I bring on the show? What should we do? Give me advice. Give me information. Give me suggestions. I would love to hear them. But yeah, beyond that, I'm gonna bail. I hope everybody has a good night. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. Whoops. I'll talk to y'all next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.